Okay, this is the house over here on Kearney. And you can see it's next to Pete's Body Shop. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what it is. These are the citrus trees that do need a little bit of love, but they're hanging in there. Oh, there's a little hummingbird in that one over there. And then there's ficus trees over here. I highly recommend you cut those down. I don't like a ficus tree, but that's just me. They're big, messy, etc. Sitting here on the corner. This is Arizona and Kearney. I'm doing a quick video loop of the neighborhood. There's my car over there on the corner. There's a good size awning on this side, and this is the north side here, and the north side has the double carport on it. It does need to be painted, as you can see, and it needs a little bit of roofing work. There's no leaks or anything like that inside, but it looks like they had an awning on here at one point and they pulled the awning off. So I think it needs a new flashing put on and some other stuff. This is the south side, and it has a big, nice awning that stretches the whole length of it. This is the front door here. That door there is where it used to be a sliding glass door, and I would recommend that a sliding glass door go back in there. And this is the front door here. This is the front living room area. You can see it's a tiled floor. It's got an arched roof, vaulted ceilings, nice light fixtures in here too. It does have thicker walls, but these are single pane windows. So that is one improvement that I think at some point someone would consider making. This is the dining area, the formal dining area space over here. And then back living room, front door. To our right here, just behind where that buffet is the laundry room space. You can see that it does need some drywall repairs in here. It does have upper cabinets in here. I'm not quite sure what this is, if this was enclosed at one point or if they were thinking about doing it, maybe possibly putting in bifold doors or something. And then this is another door that goes outside. That door is not hung properly though. It doesn't open properly, and you can see the reveal is wrong, that there's more space on that right hand side, and it just doesn't seal up at all. It drags on that tile floor right there too. And then moving in, this is the guest bathroom. That's pretty cool. It's a Jack and Jill. It's shared with the guest bedroom. And it does need a new cabinet and sink. You can see the plumbing exposed there. This is the guest bedroom off of that guest bathroom, and then we'll do another quick look at the guest bathroom here in just a minute. And you can see it's a fairly good sized space. Give you a better idea of it based on the tiles. Looking back in that opposite direction, I keep trying to get that closet door to stay open for me, but it won't do it. You can see the tub shower combo over on that side, and the tile areas here. It's about like 11.5 by 10.5, so it's a fairly decent sized room for a guest bedroom. It needs a lot of cleaning, as you can see. But one of the nicer features about it, besides this little closet that I'm standing in front of now, is that walk-in closet. We'll look at that. So it does have a walk-in closet for this guest bedroom. Plenty of space that you could add more storage shelves up top if you wanted, but you've got a nice hanging space. You could do some shoe shelves down here, but it is a fairly good sized closet. It's about 5 feet deep by 3.5 feet wide. And we'll spin around. And there's that extra little closet space that I was just mentioning that I was standing in front of. Before we do the master, we're going to do this extra living room area here that opens up to the kitchen. And you can see this is the spot where I would recommend that they put a sliding glass door back in because it really doesn't let any light in over here. So this kitchen does have a propane stove, but it had been electric at one time, and I would highly recommend the electric go back in there. It is a vented range hood, but they clearly were not using the vent, and then that combined with the propane on top just isn't a good idea. The wiring is inside of the cabinet to reinstall an electric stove, and that is probably a good plan. Here on the other side of the kitchen, you can see we have a double oven. There's a pantry in the corner. On the other side of this pantry in the kitchen is the family room. There is space for a dishwasher if you are so inclined to install one. And you can see that there is a window over the sink, and the screen door for the front door is open and covering that window right this moment, but there is a window for the sink. So when you're doing dishes, you can be looking outside. And a quick overview of the kitchen. And then back into that living area. And now we'll go do the master bedroom. Before we get into the master bedroom, I'm going to show you this space here. It looks like at one point there could have possibly been a room that they had put in here. I'm not sure if it was maybe like a den or a movie theater room or something like that. But it looks like they had put in some sort of a room. There's no marks on the floor, so I think maybe it was just kind of sitting there. There's no, signs that it was actually installed on that floor, but I don't know. Hard to guess. Now moving into this master bedroom, you can see it's a pretty good size master bedroom. Plenty of space for a queen or a king size bed. This is the sprinkler timer, so in case you see that from another angle, you have an idea of what it is. For the outside watering system, I'm not sure that there is one anymore, but that's what it was for at one point. So this room is actually fairly decent size as well. It's about 12.5 wide and 13.5 deep. It does have a nice good size walk-in closet over there. We'll go check that out. And then of course the master bathroom with a bathtub and a separate shower is over there to the left. This closet is about 6.5 feet deep and 3.5 feet wide. Again, it does have like a vaulted ceiling in here and storage shelves and hanging all the way around. You probably put a little more storage in here. One of the things I think it's important to note is the tile on the floor. It is going to need to be redone. You can see that they had laid it, but they didn't actually grout it, or grout it well maybe. So there's a lot of popped and loose tiles. It looks like it was put on hardy backer. And I say that based on this piece here. You can see the subfloor, and then there's the gray layer. That gray layer is probably hardy backer, and then the tile is laid on top of that. But as you can see, they just didn't finish the process of laying the tile properly. The tiles seem to be in decent shape, so you might be able to salvage them. I don't really know. This is the cabinet that they installed. It's a newer cabinet. The top is loose,